These are the JBL ANC3s, and I feel like I've used them long enough now to actually finally give a little bit of a review on them. They are the earbud style headphones, or wireless earbuds, which isn't my personal preference. I don't like the ones that stick in your ears like them, and on top of that they are also quite bulky and stick out quite a bit. But I mean, in terms of actual sound quality, these are pretty decent, and the noise cancellation is actually great on them. Better than what there was with my JBL Tune Flex little LED indicator to show the sort of battery life left on them. And the cool little feature on these is the charging cable is built in to the actual charging case, which is pretty cool. However, it is only a USB-C, so you will have to find either a plug with a USB-C or a laptop computer or anything that's got a USB-C will charge it. There's also an app to actually control it, where we've got equalization, noise control modes, and in the noise control modes you have noise cancelling or be aware. Be aware is pretty good because that'll then activate the microphones within the headphones so you can still hear what's going on around you, which is a pretty cool feature. Different modes, music mode or movie mode, and also a safe hearing limiter, which is a nice little feature to have to make sure you're not blowing your eardrums. You can also check for firmware updates on here and adjust the touch controls. One thing that I did notice with these is the microphones aren't very good. When actually trying to have a phone conversation with someone through them, it's very difficult for them to hear. Also, when you do have the be aware function on, they do pick up a lot of wind. So the wind blows into the microphones and that then gets relayed through an output of the annoying little sound that comes with them. Another thing that I noticed is, for me anyway, is when they are in my ear and I'm using them, say like in the gym or on the rowing machine or something like that, where I'm moving quite a lot, they do tend to get loose. Now I could probably combat that by changing the actual earbud bit to one of the bigger fittings. So you can actually change these. It comes with 3 different sealing tips, so maybe upgrading to a bigger one might prevent that from happening, but I mean, for the most part they do stay in pretty solid until you've got a lot of activity. Another thing that I notice is, like when I'm gritting my teeth lifting weights or something, well, sort of muscles in my jaw tend to make them fall out. In terms of the actual sound, they do sound pretty bang on. I'd go as far as to say that they do sound better than my JBLs. And that's my little review of these in a nutshell. They are pretty solid headphones, similar price to the JBL Tune Flex, just a less known brand. But the microphones on the JBL was better, so if you are conscious about speaking to people on the phone or something like that, then I'd probably recommend the JBLs. If you're just bothered about pure audio quality and what you're listening to, these are the ones you want.